Ever feel like the market's got it in for you? Like it's personally targeting your trades. You buy, it tanks. You sell, it skyrockets. It's infuriating, right? You're not alone. But what if I told you there's a way to start riding it? Today, we're unlocking a powerful strategy that puts you on the right side of the trend. So you can finally stop getting wrecked and start seeing some real wins. We're diving into something called the Breakout Finder Indicator. Think of it as a secret weapon, your market GPS. It helps you navigate those tricky price movements and spot opportunities you might otherwise miss. Now, there's a few versions of this indicator out there, but we're focusing on the one by Lonesome the Blue. So, let's get some unique features that are seriously game-changing. Trust me on this. So, how does magic indicator work? It's all about finding key levels of support and resistance. Imagine these as invisible barriers on your chart. Support is like the floor the price bounces of it. Resistance is the ceiling it struggles to break through. The Breakout Finder uses some clever calculations and moving averages to pinpoint these crucial zones. And here's the real kicker. The Breakout Finder doesn't just show you these levels, it also gives you visual signals when the price breaks through them. Boom, that's your cue. It's like the market's shooting. Hey, we're about to make big moves. This helps you anticipate potential breakouts and position yourself for profits. So the Breakout Finder is pretty awesome at spotting potential moves, right? But hold on a second. Should we just blindly jump into every trade the indicator suggests? Absolutely not. Check this out. Here's a perfect example. The overall trend is clearly heading down, but the breakout indicator is throwing a bullish breakout signal. That's a red flag. Trading against the trend is usually a recipe for disaster. We need a way to filter out those false signals and make sure we're only taking high probability trades. But don't worry, we're going to fix this. We're going to make a couple of simple adjustments to Breakout Finder settings, and then I'm gonna introduce you to a specific indicator that will make this strategy super precise. First, let's head over to the indicator settings and click on the Inputs tab. Here, we'll see the option called minimum number of tests. By default, it's set to 2. We're going to change that to 1. What does is make the Breakout Finder a little more sensitive to breakouts. This can help us catch moves earlier, but it can also generate more signals, which is why we need that extra confirmation we'll add later. You can also change the colors of the lines to whatever you prefer. Make it your own. We're not going to mess with any other parameters in the settings window. These simple changes will make a big difference, but this is just the first step. Now it's time for the magic ingredient, the secret sauce that's going to take this strategy to the next level, the RSI histogram indicator. This is going to be our confirmation tool helping us filter out those pesky false signals. Head back to the indicator search bar and type in RSI histogram and add it to your chart. This indicator takes the classical RSI in a completely new way as a histogram. Instead of the line bouncing between 0 to 100, we've got bars ranging from -100 to +100, giving us a different perspective of momentum. But this isn't just a visual upgrade, it gives us a clear picture of momentum shifts. Plus, it has some cool smoothing options using different moving averages like HMA, JMA, and KMA. But before we start using it, we need to make a few crucial adjustments. So in the Style tab, we're gonna adjust the colors to make it easier to read. For the first plot, change color 0 opacity to 0%. Then the color 1 to white and the color 2 to red. And make sure the plot type is set to area. This will give us a nice visual representation of the RSI. Now scroll down to the bar color options and do the same thing. Change color 0 opacity to 0%, color 1 to white color, and color 2 to red. This will color the histogram bars based on momentum, making it even easier to spot potential trades. Next, let's jump over to the Inputs tab. Here, we're going to fine tune the settings for our strategy. Change the RSI length to 20. This will give us a smoother RSI reading. Then change the moving average length to 15. We're gonna keep the source set to HL2, and that's the average of the high and low prices. And the moving average type to KAMA. This adaptive moving average will help us filter out noises. Then make sure the bar color option is enabled and leave the KMA alphas as a default value of 3. These settings are optimized for the specific strategy, so make sure to have them exactly the same. Alright, we've got both indicators dialed in and ready to rock. Now for the moment you've been waiting for, how to actually use the strategy to make some money. I'm going to give you the precise rules for entering trades, so pay close attention. Let's start with buy trades. So you're looking at your chart and you'll see the breakout finder has given a bullish breakout signal. This means that the price has pushed above a resistance level, suggesting it might head higher. That's our first clue, but we don't jump just yet. We need confirmation. We need to see what our RSI histogram is telling us. For a buy trade, we want to see those histogram bars turn white. This tells us that the momentum is shifting to the upside, confirming the breakout. It's crucial that both of these things happen. We need the breakout finder signal and a white histogram bar. If the breakout finder gives a signal but the RSI histogram is showing red, that's a warning sign. We stay out. We're looking for both indicators to agree, creating what we call confluence. Now let's talk about protecting our capital. Where do we put our stop loss? A good place is just below the most recent swing low. This is a logical point to exit if the trade goes against us. And for the profit target, we want to aim for a risk to reward ratio of at least 1 to 1.5. Now check out the sell trade. Textbook bearish breakout marked by the breakout finder and the RSI histogram red. Perfect confirmation. Boom. A winning trade. That's exactly what we're looking for. Both indicators agreeing. But can this strategy actually filter out bad signals? Let me show you what happens when the breakout is fake out. Watch how we avoided this losing trade using one simple trick with the RSI histogram. Breakout finder says buy, but the RSI histogram is still red. No bullish momentum, no trade. That's how we filter out the bad stuff and protect our capital. Alright, so we've built a strategy. We've seen how it works, but the big question is, does it actually make money? Well, we put it to the test. Ran a backtest on a 5-minute Ethereum chart, and let me tell you, the results are pretty wild. First off, we crushed it with a 71% win rate. That's like hitting the target almost 3 out of 4 times. Not bad, right? But the real jaw dropper, we pulled in a 115% profit on the spot market in just 3 weeks. No leverage, just a straight up strategy power. That's more than doubling your money in super short time. Pretty sweet, huh? Now we also look at something called the profit factor. It basically tells you how much you make for every dollar you lose. We landed at 3.67, which is awesome. It means our wins are way bigger than our losses. That's what we want to see. And get this, we had a 7 trade winning streak and the worst losing streak, just 2 trades. That's some serious consistency. Finally, we check the drawdown. It's like the biggest dip in your account balance. Ours was only 1.99%. That's tiny. It means our risk management is doing its job, keeping our capital safe.